It's time to ring the bells of liberation. This episode is really good. Now, look, you cannot hop into Gear 5th episode if you're not caught up on One Piece. And I said it because you have to see Luffy go through Gear 2nd, Gear 3rd, Gear 4th, Rubberman adaptation of Gear 4th, Snake Man Gear adaptation of Gear 4th to understand why Gear 5th is such a big deal. And we'll get into the Naruto debate in a second because I know y'all Naruto fans want to come for him. But listen, props to Looney Tunes for that animation. The animation was amazing. Looney Tunes, props to you guys. And on top of that, like, because Luffy's heartbeat, like when he turns into Joy Boy, like it had that cartoonish animation, that cartoonish sound. It was so very like Luffy, but so very like, you know, Looney Tunes vibe. And then the other thing was like I had a smile on my face the whole time. Like Luffy is like the way he's laughing. Like Luffy is already goofy, but there's one point where like he like claps his feet together because he's like having so much fun. But I will also mention I would recommend reading them even if you are caught up in like the anime version of Gear 5th. Read the manga version too because there are a couple times when like they're doing this Looney Tune fight where like Luffy grabs Kaido, and Kaido's like a huge, like Cypher the Sky Dragon huge. If Cypher the Sky Dragon was like, you know, when he was like wrapped around Battle City, he's like that huge. Luffy grabs him and he pulls him through this hole, or like Kaido's eyes pop out like a Looney Tune, and it's I mean, that part you understand, but there's like. All right, here's the part I mean. It's like where he's like Kaido's doing the blast breath, you know, like basically like a Biju Dama, but like maybe bigger, maybe like about the same kind of like a Biju Dama. But anyways, Luffy lifts up the ground like a shield, but like it kind of reflects it like a reflecting shield, and like Kaido's blast breath hits it and it's shot back at Kaido. But in the anime version, even though I knew what happened, it's hard to tell that Luffy's like using it as a shield. Because, I mean, maybe you will understand it, but like I said, I would recommend reading the anime manga version, then watch the episode. That way you can like get a full grasp of what Luffy's doing. I also love the description of the world government. They're like, we've been after this devil fruit we've been after the gum fruit for like 800 years, and it always seems like it's evading us. And we learn that Zoan devil fruits have like a mind of their own. Yeah, that's right. Luffy is not a parmeica. He's not a special parmeica. He is a human Zoan model fruit, sun god Nika. And I love that, like, it even describes exactly what Luffy's new power set is. Nika can do whatever he wants. Luffy in Gear 5th can do whatever. He can lift up the ground and use it as a shield. He can... Spoilers for a later episode, spoilers from the manga later in the fight. He goes inside of Kaido's eyeballs and like it's hiding inside of Kaido's eyes, and it's like it's Looney Tune things. You know, like whenever like the cartoon Looney Tunes, they walk into like the characters' ears and they're hiding behind the eyes, and the characters like looking this way. They do that, and it's that's what I mean. It's OP as fuck. It's overpowered as fuck. Naruto, listen, if not. This is just one quick little rant. If Naruto and Luffy, Gear 5th, Luffy fought, imagine Naruto trying to hit Luffy with all of his Rasengan. We already know I can tell you sexy jutsu is not going to work. Harem jutsu is not going to work. Because Luffy was on an island of women. Luffy's not gay, but he was on an island of women that were basically butt naked. And Luffy didn't give a shit. Because I don't know why, whatever. He might have a thing for Nami. Who knows? We're not there yet. Anyways. So, even if Naruto tried to hit him with Rasengan, one, Luffy could just reflect it back at Naruto like he just did Kaido's blast breath. Or he'll go behind Naruto's eyes and just like hide there. Like, what is Naruto going to do if Naruto's literally in his eyeballs? Do you see what I mean? So, that's what I'm saying. And it works for the One Piece universe because, like, if you're caught up in One Piece, if you're at the One Piece arc, Luffy is our dude. Luffy is the GOAT. I think Samuel L. Jackson called Oda Goda. God Oda. But yeah, it was a very fun episode. I don't have a lot to say, honestly, because I've known about Gear 5th. And the thing is, we've known about Gear 5th for over a year now. Like, Gear 5th dropped like last year. Y'all are still on Wano. We're on Egghead Island. We're learning about what happened at the Reverie. The more recent Reverie. So like we are way ahead of y'all, but like it's just cool to see it animated because I was always like, how would this play out? And we saw it. There is like a 3-minute Gear 5th. It's a blink if you miss, blink and you'll miss it. Luffy turns into Gear 5th during the One Piece film Red movie. You just don't get a close up of it, but you do see it. And man, I just wanted to like just give my quick thoughts on the episode because I feel really happy. I can't stop smiling. It really brings it out of me because the way my relationship with One Piece was when it showed up on Toonami. This was back in the One Piece rap. You know, gotta go, set sail for One Piece. His name is Luffy, gonna be king of the pirates. He's met a rubber. How did that happen? Yeah, I'm that old with it. Whereas my friends, you know, they were watching Naruto. I didn't get into Naruto till like the Zabuza arc, and this isn't a one Naruto to One Piece comparison. It's just because I know the Naruto fans are gonna come for One Piece now. But yeah, Luffy, Naruto is not bodying anybody. He's not bodying Luffy. I can promise you that Gear 5th Luffy is gonna play around with Naruto. He's gonna play around with Kaido. We've already seen Lucci kind of be on the same level as Gear 5th, which I'm giving that a pass because Lucci is now CP0. And we don't know just how strong CP0 is. We know that CP0, part of the reason Luffy became Gear 5th, the part of the reason he unlocked it is because Kaido and Luffy were going for their final clash. Like, it was going to be the end of their fight. And then CP0 shows up, and they kind of, like, iron body Luffy, like, preventing him from attacking back. So Kaido kills Luffy, and he's kind of upset about that because you interrupted his fight. Just like his fight with Odin, I think. Something happened in the fight with Odin where, Kaido and Odin, where Odin also got like disadvantaged and Kaido didn't feel like he got that fair win because Kaido's whole thing is he wants to die, but he wants to die against like an opponent that's stronger than him. Whitebeard was that guy. Whitebeard was like his opponent that like he would fight all the time. They never killed each other, but they would fight all the time. Big Mom's kind of on that level too because she's a Yonko Emperor. If you're dubbed, Yonko if you're subbed. And, you know, Shanks is in there too. I don't know if Shanks and Kaido clashed recently or in the manga at all. Pretty sure they did because like they're all 4 Emperor level. But as far as we know, we can just assume. But yeah, man, really great episode. Can't wait for part 2. Can't wait to see more Gear 5th. I can see this probably going on for like 2 more episodes because I know Gear 5th is like the end of the fight. So this was like the beginning of the fight, bringing Joy Boy out, explaining who he is. Yes, Joy Boy is Gear 5th. Joy Boy is the Sun God Nika, which if you don't know who that is, you haven't been paying, and you're caught up in One Piece, you have not been paying attention to the subtle clues dropped in every arc. But yes, guys, it's amazing. It's fun to watch. Again, read the manga first if you're only an anime watcher, just to like definitely clarify like everything that's happening in the fight because like I said, there's a lot going on, especially with the Looney Tunes effect, which is great. I mean, the Looney Tunes effect is in the manga too, but you can tell more what's going on. Whereas like in the anime, everything's flashing and it's bright and colorful and flashes. What's that? Strobe light effect, sort of. So you can't really always tell what's going on unless you already know. Or unless you're just smart and can figure it out. But yeah, really great episode. Loved it. Just want to get my thoughts. See you guys soon.